while we working. Okay. I do want to say this. Just being the auntie, I do believe that Slim and Good Yellow have been nitpicking with one another for quite some time. I'm with Pocahontas. There has been, I think they've been picking with each other. I think that they both do the same thing, and one wants to say that they don't. They both pick with each other. They both antagonize, and so now we have made it to this point. So I do have to agree with Braid and AJ on this. That has been a nitpick situation until it's blown up. I think that Good Yellow did call Slim a snake. He said that he had heard that Slim was snaking him on some of the conversations. And I believe that ever since Slim heard Good Yellow call him a snake, that they've been going back and forth. So it was way before the Drew Hills, but it wasn't as, you couldn't tell it wasn't out here like that. The Drew Hills, because Good Yellow, I love you, nephew, if you're listening. Rawr. I could not understand why Good Yellow was so upset about doing Drew Hills. When Slim came up with the punishment, it's all entertaining, and Slim comes up with the punishment for Good Yellow to do the Drew Hills, and Good Yellow just refused to do the Drew Hills. So when everybody was trying to figure out Good Yellow, it's just Drew Hills. Why won't you do it? Why won't you just, it's a game like we're doing court. Good Yellow's words were, I'm not doing shit for a nigga that has spoke on me. So it had to be before the Drew Hills that Good Yellow had a problem with Slim. So if I had to pick today with who had a problem with who first, I'm going to have to say it was Good Yellow, and not taking sides, but being truthful, because Slim didn't know it was an issue with him until Good Yellow said that. He said, I'm not doing nothing for a nigga that spoke on my name. I'm not doing nothing. So I will have to say today, being fair, that the problem was before the Drew Hills. And I'm back downstairs.
Oh, wait, Nitra, before you go, I wanted to say this to you. Hold on, Chigo, please wait.
I said after you, nigga, down.
Because I want, before Nitra was about to drop, and I wanted to say this to Nitra, unbiasedly, because you know I don't like neither one of them niggas. But girl, it's still a little drip drop of FOE in me. Like, it's still a little drip drop of Mafia, girl. So I just got to say this unbiasedly from my perspective. I feel like Good Yellow might not be as smart as Slim and might not be as manipulative as Slim, but his loyalty outweighs Slim's 10 times. From my perspective, Slim does not like you. He does not like FOE. And I say that respectfully. From my perspective, Slim always want to be clocked in. So I'm going to just clock in on him just a little bit. And I don't even like Good Yellow, respectfully. Slim will go and talk shit about y'all, dog y'all the fuck out, and then come back in FOE and play in y'all face. Like, I feel like a lot of people in FOE don't even like Slim, but they just not going to say it because they fuck with you. But when it comes to loyalty, Good Yellow would never play with you the way Slim play with you. Good Yellow would never go to another live and call y'all demons and do all of that shit. Slim do not like y'all. Slim, to me, is going to be the only downfall of FOE because y'all keep letting the nigga back in there to play in y'all face. He could get mad today in a minute after I say this and then go dog y'all the fuck out, then come back over there to your live and try to act like he still nephew is still nephew that. And that's unbiasedly. I don't even fuck with Good Yellow, but his loyalty outweighs Slim's on any day. Never heard him say nothing bad about you.
Right. Now, I will say this, Slim, I have to say Good Yellow has never, ever disrespected me, nor has he went away from the platform and said anything about his auntie Nitra. So I do have to agree somewhat to what Bray said, that when it comes down to being mad and going off and having a hissy fit, that you have proven that you do have fits on us and come back. So, I mean, but that's true. Good Yellow has never disrespected me, nor has he gotten upset and went off and had a tantrum. I'm back downstairs with the Cumming cousins. I'm going to...
Hold on, before you go, I want to hear something.
Teacher, can I ask a question? I swear I asked after Bray, and my question's always quick. The only thing I want to know is, as a host, did you ever feel like Slim and Good Yellow was competing for your attention from your perspective?
That's was my question. Good job, Shigo.
That's all I want to know.
Honestly, I don't think that Slim nor Good Yellow is competing for competition. I think Good Yellow don't like Slim, and that's just what that is. Good Yellow has talked to me on the back end about Slim. He just don't like him. He thinks Slim disrespected his mom, and when he took it to the grave, it's just no coming back from it. But as far as competition, no. If anybody was going to compete and there's no competition, it wouldn't be Slim. It would have been Duffy or somebody like that. So no, they don't compete. So I just used him as a... I said if there was going to be a competition, it would be the ones that were closer to me first. It would be Duffy. It would be Good Yellow. It would be some of them. It wouldn't be Slim because Slim came
Manisha,
later.
so can I ask you a question? So who will win between Duffy and Good Yellow?
Neither one of them. I love both of them. I'm just using it as an example. I don't want people to misunderstand. What I'm saying is I was closer to Good Yellow and Duffy before Slim came. So if there was ever going to be a competition, I don't think that Slim could slide in for anybody to compete with him because Slim comes and goes. You know what I'm saying? So if it was ever going to be a competition with the men, it would be the men that stay around and be there consistently. And Slim has not been consistent until here recently. But yeah, ain't nobody fucking with Duffy or Good Yellow, you know, and I like Slim, but I'm just being truthful.
Ms. Nitra, I just also want to throw this in there just real quick in the ring. I encourage y'all over in the court caught Juke Junk over there to go ahead and replay that live from the U Daddies. Because actually, if you listen to what Slim was saying when he was giving down that punishment, he was the prosecutor on that case. And he was telling how he really felt about Good Yellow. So if we gonna use the U Daddy situation to be Good Yellow's first time you saying he started it, then really that would mean Slim did, because as the prosecutor, Slim told Good Yellow and all of FOE and the rest of us how he felt about Good Yellow.
Do you have that clip, AJ? Because you know what? We have a lot going on over there. So that would be something too.
I mean, I'm sure it's probably on these TikTok streets, but
don't lie to her. You know we got every live of Nitra's on file, boo. We'll have it sent over.
yeah,
We'll have it sent, girl.
Slim really dogged Good Yellow and made sure he lost, and then assigned him the because we learned about the U Daddies that day, remember, and assigned him to Drew Hills. He was being funny, like he really was making fun and making a mockery out of Good Yellow. And I get that it's supposed to be all for entertainment, but when it's somebody that you know clearly from what they saying don't even fucking like you, it's hard for you to be the person that's laughing when the joke on you, and me and you both understand that.
So do you think that the day of punishment that Slim used that, him being an attorney, to dig at Good Yellow from...
Absolutely, and I don't even like Piece of Yellow, and I was hoping he did do the Drew Hills, and hoping you made him stand on having to do them. But the truth is, he was digging.
Yeah. Well, I want to say this before anybody spin it, because they all know how this goes. Duffy has been hanging with me since day one. When I had all white moderators, Duffy has been hanging. Me and Duffy have never had a knockdown drag out at all, never, and he respects me. If I say something to Duffy, if he don't agree, he'll never do it on this side of the platform. And I have to say that about Good Yellow as well, except for the other night. Good Yellow was a little upset that Auntie didn't keep Slim off the platform. So at the end of the day, I hope these two men get it together. I'm here to see how this court case pans out, and I do believe that this Bella gonna be a good one. I don't think it'll be a hung jury today, but I will say this. If you don't like Slim, is it safe to be on the juror when it's time to do the voting? Because if you don't like him, are you going to be able to be as honest?
I'm guilty as fuck, and Yellow guilty too, boo. And my boo, girl. Bella, you can drop me when it's time to vote, because both them
niggas. I don't like not today. Neither one.
Girl, drop me and AJ up out this bitch, because Good Yellow will be doing you daddies, and Slim will be doing Drew Hills fucking with me, boo.
I'm trying to tell you, they both will be doing some you daddies.
Don't drop me. Make a good point. It wasn't just one punishment, and in the larger scheme of things, just being honest, Slim, you saying that he dropping you, originally you came up with the original punishment by throwing you daddies in there. Because that is kind of a pick.
You daddy.
Slim told us that the penitentiary that they used to have a punishment called you daddies. If you would mess up or something, you would have to be in jail and call somebody you daddy. Like, who the finest nigga on the yard? And you would have to say, you daddy. That's what Slim taught us.
Yeah, and Slim said
he had to do a lot of you daddies back in his penitentiary days.
You daddy.
He the one that told us about it.
It used to be a bit that they would make all kind of funny wild ass bits.
Slim, was you playing? Was that a joke or you?
He was dead ass.
Nah, I never had that. Know what I'm saying? But I'm just telling you, I used.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna send it.
I said that, send the clip. I said that's the games that niggas would play. We would be Beyonce's, you daddies, bald heads. Yeah, like that's the shit that we would bet. I never took the you daddy up because I'm not finna be out here letting you say some wild shit and I gotta say you daddy. I never made them bets.
Yeah, that's my type of games, bitch.
Or motherfucking the Beyonces. So I'm just telling you, as a collective, those are when I say we, this is the population of prison. Everybody didn't play the you daddy shit, just like I didn't play
So,
the
Nietzsche,
you
the
daddy
other day
shit.
when they was fussing on your platform, Slim said something to Good Yellow along the lines of, yeah, and cause you fuck men or sleep with dudes or
Yep.
some shit.
He cussed Miss
And I,
Perry out and say he didn't say that, but Slim said he
No, I
did.
said it that day. She said the reason I said I didn't like him was because of that, and that's not
it
true.
was in there. It was in there.
Slim, some people in the audience wants to know what's a Beyonce.
However,
You know, the
Nitra,
single
I
ladies
think that
dance where
part
she
of it
put
is
her
that
hands on the wall and shook her ass. Niggas
part
would
of
get
it
that
is
shit
that
too.
they both are standing at the separate ends of the same closet. Both Slim and Good Yellow are standing at separate ends of the same closet. And Peach did say one day on one of y'all platforms that they be feeling like they can't be themselves. I think Good Yellow is held to the standard of being like a top, but it's because he not admitting that he's a bottom that y'all treat him and think that he's supposed to behave like a top. Like he not gonna act like Coach because he not like Coach. You see what I'm saying?
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you, AJ. I don't know who on top, who on bottom. I try to stay out there. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing.
Wrong answer, Nietzsche. Wrong answer.
Well, I'm just saying.
Wrong answer.
Definitely wrong
Can't
answer.
take it.
Well, let me say, because see, I know it's gonna be spent, but what I'm saying is, whatever he's doing in his sexual world, I don't know. We don't talk about his relationship, whether it's with a female or a male. I don't have nothing to do with that. So that's just something that they have to be able to be comfortable with in their own world. Like, I feel like anybody that's living that life, you have to be comfortable. And being ashamed of it doesn't mean you're comfortable. So that's his life. And he knows if he's living it. So I'm just saying, I don't know what they're doing in the closet. I don't know. Auntie, please let me get down. I'm gonna fuck up today.
Hold on. That's not what I'm saying. I think what I'm saying is
I better get down. I'm misunderstanding.
okay, no, this is what I'm
Yeah.
saying. With Peach, I think sometimes you don't get on the stuff that Peach say and do, like the way he treated Terica that day, because of who Peach is and how outspoken he is and you know him to be. And I think that if Good Yellow lived in his truth and felt comfortable, because I heard Peach say that there are people over there who don't feel comfortable in their truth because they feel like they're gonna be judged. If he was to do that, then you would be more likely to handle him like Peach and just kind of overlook his outspoken nature. But he's expected to be more like, you know, tougher.
That's on him, though. That's a personal thing. That's not going on.
Duffy and
That's a personal thing.
Kevin.
I really feel like
Yeah,
that's
I think that's personal, ain't it, y'all? Because, yeah, I think that's personal. I think I would be stretching and saying, that's personal. I can't even comment really on that, AJ. But I will say this, AJ. I saw y'all play back yesterday, me and Curtis, while y'all was listening to the court case. Thank y'all. And if Susu's listen, thank you, Susu.
Oh, girl,
We trying to stop all this war, boo. We trying to stop all this war.
holla something other good. We're gonna watch it again. That thing, no, it was funny to me. We cried up there. Did you see it, Judge Bella?
No, ma'am, I did
Baby,
not.
Judge Trendsetter went back to the old school Trendsetter and ate Kev up something nasty.
I appreciate y'all. I appreciate it. So hopefully we can all start moving in a better light to give our supporters something more than a bunch of bullshit. So this does feel a little normal. You hear me? A little normal to be up here and not cussing and doing all this stuff.
Hey, Neach, you're welcome.
Thank you, Susu, and congratulations on you having your baby. Congratulations, Susu.
Thanks, Boo.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing.